will not forget for share the program, invite other people and for make we get the 100,000 key. Finally, it don't be because the time look at our doorstep. If you see we not tight up with belts now, forget that particular number. And the next one will be the next one. It don't done. So now the time don't reach. So please continue for share the program and call other person for invite them at this family house. We go make we get this award na YouTube.
And no say you always want for support we by way how you go subscribe to we channel. But you think say how much it go cost if I subscribe to we channel? Well, it no get for cost you anything. Now just wait for let you support we. And other people can really want for support we, but they're not waiting for do for make they able for subscribe. Well, normally when you open we add YouTube channel and begin for watch we live program na so it is shown at the screen with boku comments them as na live chat can dey on. If you want for subscribe, that for you when not be no subscribe yet. Watch na the right hand corner. You will see one X or times sign. Press that X sign there. It'll take you go back na the normal YouTube page. Then you see down also we put the title of the program na you right hand. The write one word they wait and say subscribe with white round the subscribe word. All what you need for do, just press this white one outside and say subscribe. You see down na this side subscription added. Now outside the subscription button bin there, it don't give you bell with down arrow. Press this small down arrow and then it will show you this kind of list. One, it will give you all, personalize, none, and unsubscribe. What you need for do, now for come and press this one with the word all. Once you press it, see what it say, you will receive all notification. That means say, anytime when we come online, you go able to get notification of we programs them. Whether na live program, whether na post we post, whether na anything we do, you dey able to get notification. And that's very much important because it will make you not left behind anytime when we come online. Again, you want for return again, also you dey enjoy the conversation as the program they go on. Watch down at this side, you dey see outside then say add comment. Press that side there, and then straight off, you don't go back. Continue for enjoy the program. And please call other person. Tell them, say, let us subscribe to this channel. This now we are on YouTube and on Facebook. Also, we get a challenge for reach 100,000 by October this year. We love you all and thank you for you don't subscribe.
Do you not forget for share the program, invite other people and for make we get the 100,000 key. Finally, it don't be because the time look at our doorstep. If you see we not tight up with belts now, forget that particular number. And the next one will be the next one. It don't done. So now the time don't reach. So please continue for share the program and call other person for invite them at this family house. We go make we get this award na YouTube.
And no say you always want for support we by way how you go subscribe to we channel. But you think say how much it go cost if I subscribe to we channel? Well, it no get for cost you anything. Now just wait for let you support we. And other people can really want for support we, but they're not waiting for do for make they able for subscribe. Well, normally when you open we add YouTube channel and begin for watch we live program na so it is shown at the screen with boku comments them as na live chat can dey on. If you want for subscribe, that for you when not be no subscribe yet. Watch na the right hand corner. You will see one X or times sign. Press that X sign there. It'll take you go back na the normal YouTube page. Then you will see down also we put the title of the program na you right hand. The right one word they wait and say subscribe with white round the subscribe word. Good morning and welcome to another edition of the program called Correct Right on we are the YouTube and on Facebook. Also, we discuss issues them where the front page of the different newspaper and they carry for the day, and after which we can count people inside where they can help you follow. We discuss the different issues them. But first, like always, we go now and see what in the paper them gets. Now based on that, we can look at the discussion them. So please continue for the retweet. Don't forget for share, like, and as well, if you don't subscribe yet, don't forget for do so. We look at the first paper inside the program this morning. And the first paper where we get inside the program this morning, now the Open Space newspaper. The Open Space newspaper, now the first one we get, sorry, Salon Times, where say former President Koroma roped in failed coup in US. We'll get 30 university students received 2023-2024 Chinese ambassadorial scholarship. PFS Elton's sword for the construction of multi-purpose complex. And as women continue to suffer in the hands of men, Sierra Leone Red Cross Society launches 16 days activism to fight gender-based violence. And the Chief Minister launches $135 million food system resilience program. The next paper, now the Gleaner newspaper, and it's a Billion Gates saga. More heads stole at EcoBank and NRA. Over 52 African-American get Sierra Leonean citizenship. And you get plenty of the story with inside this paper. The next one at the Open Space, and you get as President Bio acts tough, NRA staff jubilate over sacking of Ibrahim Soare. Afritac West 2 seek financial secretary's support and end of year sale. Yes, we'll get as a honor fallen heroes by steadfast in the face of treachery, says President Bio. Global Care CEO impressed with Sierra Leone health sector. And the next one, now the Parameter newspaper. Over billion gate scandal at EcoBank. NRA board act negligently. And you also get the other one we say moped minister please for climate measures for conflict affected nation. And Desmond Ray Kanu elected of UNFA Vice President. Peace Commission condemns failed attempted coup. At UN 28th edition meeting, First Lady calls for collective effort to achieve climate change. The next paper inside the program, now the Spy newspaper, and it says as billions of states resources siphoned at EcoBank. NRA board ineptitude exposed, and the Lunge Bridge seeking transparency, accountability, and stability. And then you as well get police invite Ernest by Koroma for questioning over failed coup. And PRA shuts down NP fuel station for sabotaging governments. The next paper, now the Reformer newspaper, and it say over failed coup plot. Police invite former President Koroma for questioning. Amidst growing poverty, critics question wisdom of proposed Lunge Bridge MOU signed by governments. The Calabash newspaper say as he calls for calm, former President Koroma faces questioning on coup attempts. In a recent coup attempt, Peace Commission calls for impartial investigation and urge restraints. Base project in Sierra Leone initiates National Peace Message Competition, and Dr. Balwa Koroma showcases PRA's recent strides. President Bio pays tribute to fallen heroes and pledge unyielding support. NP Sierra Leone leaves lasting impression due to its enhanced customer care touch. The provincial newspaper say night raid, arrest of relatives, associates of former President Koroma in Makeni cause panic. Security sector on top of situation. AIG Samadia assures. And you as well get over alleged child theft. Teen mother insists on DNA test. Residents call for government intervention as court orders broke oaths at John Obi. And you also get C and J partners engage Chinese ambassador on 60 billion leones court fine. Voice of Salome, the next paper for this morning, and they say Ernest Koroma invited for questioning. Security man hunt intensified. Coiter and two police officers apprehended. And yes, we get firstly the call for unity on climate change. Engineer Kano elected as UMFA vice president. Don't chase your own profits. Alpha Khan admonishes Sierra Leoneans. Fire outbreak at Grafton leaves property destroyed. Well, now all the people in this, we get inside the program this morning. We'll take a very short break and see how we can bring in we guess them for this morning.
Do you not forget for share the program, invite other people and for make we get 100,000 key. Finally, it don't be because the time look at our doorstep. If you see we not tight up with belts now, forget that particular number. And the next one will be the next one. It don't done. So now the time don't reach. So please continue for share the program and call other person for invite them at this family house. We go make who gets this award at YouTube.
And not say you always want for support we by way how you go subscribe to we channel. But you think say how much it go cost if I subscribe to we channel. Well, it not for cost you anything. Now just wait for let you support we. And other people them can really want for support we, but they're not waiting for do for make them able for subscribe. Well, normally when you open we had YouTube channel and begin for watch we live program, na so it is shown at the screen with boku comments them as na live chat can they on. If you want for subscribe, that for you when not be not subscribe yet. Watch na the right hand corner, you will see one X or times sign. Press that X sign there. It'll take you go back now the normal YouTube page. Then you will see down outside we put the title of the program. Now you write on. The write one word they wait and say subscribe with white round the subscribe word. All what you need for do. Just press this white one outside and say subscribe. You will see down na this side subscription added. Now outside the subscription button bin there, it don't give you bell with down arrow. Press this small down arrow and then it will show you this kind of list. One, it will give you all, personalize, none, and unsubscribe. What you need for do now for come and press this one with the word all. Once you press it, see what you say, you will receive all notification. That means say anytime when we come online, you go able to get notification of we programs them. Whether na live program, whether na post we post, whether na anything we do, you dey able to get notification. And that's very much important because it will make you not left behind anytime when we come online. Again, you want for return again, also you dey enjoy the conversation as the program they go on. Watch down at this side, you dey see outside and say add comment. Press that side there, and then straight off, you don't go back. Continue for enjoy the program. And please, call other person. Tell them, say, let us subscribe to this channel. This now we are on YouTube and on Facebook. Also we get a challenge for reach 100,000 by October this year. We love you all and thank you for when you don't subscribe.
Do you not forget for share the program, invite other people and for make we get 100,000 key. Finally, it don't be because the time look at our doorstep. If you see we not tight up with belts now, forget that particular number. And the next one will be the next one. It don't done. So now the time don't reach. So please continue for share the program and call other person for invite them at this family house. We go make who gets this award at YouTube.
And not say you always want for support we by way how you go subscribe to we channel. But you think say how much it go cost if I subscribe to we channel. Well, it not for cost you anything. Now just wait for let you support we. And other people them can really want for support we, but they're not waiting for do for make them able for subscribe. Well, normally when you open we had YouTube channel and begin for watch we live program, na so it is shown at the screen with boku comments them as na live chat can they on. If you want for subscribe, that for you when not be not subscribe yet. Watch na the right hand corner. you will see one X or times sign. Press that X sign there. It'll take you go back now the normal YouTube page. Then you will see down also we put the title of the program. Now you write on. They write one word they wait and say subscribe with white round the subscribe word. All what you need for do, just press this white one outside and say subscribe. You will see down na this side subscription added. Now outside the subscription button bin dey, it don give you bell with down arrow. Press this small down arrow and then it will show you this kind of list. One, it will give you all, personalized, none, and unsubscribe. What you need for do now for come and press this one with the word all. Once you press
Alright, okay, welcome back. We actually follow waiting the happen right now inside Freetown. As I will actually advise you for go and watch Liberty TV because we're not going to forgive you the actual comments of waiting the happen. But Liberty TV online, they now live, but we go actually blast them for you in the background for let you see waiting the happen presently inside Freetown. As Liberty TV online, they actually do live coverage as Ernest by Koroma. You see. Let's just hold on to me guys quick. Please, I beg when they come back to EGG's now. But people will just update people of waiting to happen. And right now, as the former president actually go on a CID, please just hold on for a while. And so, as I say, right now, you see armored car. You see the long convoy of President Bio as well. We right now we get a lot of security, including armored car. We now in a waka with. Because of the incident will happen on the 26th of November. Right now, the streets, you get a lot of journalists them waiting up, and some people them actually waiting up around the watch, waiting they happen inside Freetown, especially around the CID area. You see the kind of security we actually to line, for secure the whole area. You see, and pick up talk them, and then people them they actually pass, they go about the normal business as well. Whilst the questioning will go on, I believe smoothly. So you see, journalists them they all team up, they observe what they happen, and then Liberty TV now them get this particular feed where we get. So right now they live, they actually give waiting they happen inside Freetown. So then the internet actually not too okay. So they get break along the line whilst then they try for fix up several things then. So for now, I think we will go back to we guest where we get inside the program. For now we begin see waiting to happen. We actually even expect another guest for January, but for now it not happen that way yet. So waiting we will do, we will still see waiting to happen. In terms of what we could get from this we guess. So I want for use this opportunity for welcome you to the program this morning. For let we come and discuss this issue. In name na Abdul Suku, and he na be the presidential candidate for the Revolutionary United Front Party. We don't join me inside the program. We expect Mara for joining me inside the program as well. So Mr. Suku, good morning and welcome to Colores again.
Good morning, my brothers and sisters of Sierra Leone, inside and outside Sierra Leone. I tell you plenty, I do, and good morning, wherever I'm at.
All right. So, and we all see waiting they happen right now inside the country. What do you take on the present atmosphere inside the country?
My brother, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity for able to talk to people in this country about the situation. For start with, first and foremost, the party where they represent this country. Now, one of the party where actually they equal the equilibrium in this country. And like where we don't always tell with people in this country, say the Revolutionary United Front Party, na party we come for peace in this country. If we remember, waiting really triggered the 11-year war. It not be supposed to be 11 years of war. Now because of the recalcitrant dictatorship government where we people then find themselves under at that time. Where they actually mean for
Did it?
The people for take. Okay. So therefore, we they tell we people of this country say, we don't sacrifice. We don't sacrifice life. We don't sacrifice with leaders. We don't sacrifice a lot of things for let we able for enjoy the democracy where we bring come to this country. And we as Sierra Leoneans, we say this loud and clear, for say we don't believe in anything again, pass through the ballot box. Now there you go change government, now there you go put government, now there you go remove government. By any means necessary, we know they tolerate and we dey against anybody where they take up arms for bring fear into the hearts of the people in this country. So definitely we as a party, we condemn this kind of situation where it in the country. But notwithstanding that, we also don't watch this country for a long time because we sit down on the side waiting for take governance for change the trajectory where this country they go with. But as a party, we don't go do that violently anymore. We go do that by the mandate where we get from the people of this country. Because let me not forget, the Constitution gives sovereignty to the people. It not give sovereignty to political party, it not give to president, it not give to nobody. So if the president of this nation, we don't observe say, ain't no one for do nothing with anybody pass to go through waiting and call democratic practice. That is what we know President Beaufort. Even in the time of MPRC, he won incompetence and let we go back to democracy and make sure say he do am. We respect him for that. Then he come, he strive for power, he lost. Then democratically, the people have spoken in this country, they don't vote for him. And we believe say he's the legitimate president of this country until in time of office done. And we as a party, we even believe say, if the people say then they vote in President Bio for another third term, now the people then prerogative, not a we as a party get for tell people waiting for do.
No, but wait,
the people of this country then don't take their country.
Law we give the people the power for ask for third term.
The Constitution give them law because
the Constitution ever give anybody power for let any person ask for let them give president third term?
Now the people then do that.
Who's
if the people then say so,
way that day?
No, they come. If the people then say the people then great pass the Constitution. The people of this country now then are the Constitution. The people are the law.
So
the people are the ultimate dictatorship of this country. The people now then get their country. Not a political party get this country. So what in the people decide? And then they decide that exactly. In time of election, my brother, when they go vote, they say that this person we don't elect as president. I believe say the country forgive that peace because we know this country. Now I make war in Canada this country. We know the bio law, Western law and civilization na Indian poil with country. We don't get better laws than this country. Now I make TLC recommend for let we change we laws than this country. Let we change the trajectory in this country. So if we don't get this kind of problem where few people they grab and go fire guns among citizens of this country, then the professor say they want for change government. With the REFP, we go make sure say that is impossible. It no go be. That now one. And two, we not encourage anybody, any citizen of this country for try for change anything by violence.
All right,
so now they will arrest the case and we look up to the international community and the government of this country for let them bring out current report as to waiting at the situation. Other than them, waiting them been one for do. Other than they behind them, the country demand for notice.
Mr. Duako, waiting at the ask now. You said now you call on the international community for make them pull report on other 10 people are be. You did it?
For come with government and make sure say they make the people of this nation know who were behind this kind of disruption at this country.
I think the internet they make an audio for you clearly. I ask a question. If you actually say the international community for come up and see how best they can do a report for expose other people are be?
No, what I said the international community for come side by the government of the day for make sure say them bring a current report as to whether they do this perpetrated failed coup, whether they behind them and make them bring them to justice, because the country is there at a very, very funny position at the moment.
You listen to the president in speech, and he called on all Salone people then for actually stand against anybody where I want for overturn the vote, we want for disturb democracy, you know. But inside the election, there's same international community where you call on so for let them work with the government. They don't talk say the election not being credible, the election not being transparent, but the government not listen to the why now. If the government they get problem, the international community for come and talk. How sure you will be saying they will listen to the international community?
The international community not get locals for condemn with election. That's the one thing.
But they get forced for work with the government where problem one for come.
Yeah, in other ways they can do that.
So
come here and tell even the Carter Foundation.
Possible? If you then you host, for example, you know the daddy, you talk to your pikin, not listen to you. When a normal circumstance, you feel say pikin don't do something bad. Where, for example, you go thief. Then if police case they can now, then the pikin they expect you for let you look up for let you assist. What you go do?
That not so the situation now. So
okay,
we know they daddy and pikin business now.
Yeah, but this now what make I say daddy and pikin, because anyhow we look about inside we country now, inside Africa, where they say we get independence from them people here, so yeah. So if that be the case, in election like we always just don't pass, then come and recommend say certain things that they will not go right, but the government never listened. But now attempted coup don't come, and now you call on them same people here for let them can work with this government for see how best they can expose them people here. How realistic that be?
Well, my brother, now they try to tell you, we as a revolutionary party, we know exactly what thing that we need for changing this country.
Okay.
The international community, if we deal with them, we get certain section that we will deal with them, certain section and they don't get for even say anything about it.
Okay.
First
so
and
you
foremost,
want international community for talk about attempted coup, but you don't want them for talk about election.
No, because they don't get locals. Then one let peace
but they get
the
locals
country.
for talk about internal security.
Right.
What thing give them that locals there? If not, if the same thing gets from the internal, the territorial integrity.
Well, make I tell you, now that is because the interest and waiting at this country, they're not going to forget them if peace not there.
Oh, but if election go wrong, then we will forget the interest.
When the election, they're not going to look us for talk because the sovereignty of the nation now to the people today, and whatever they do in the elections, now their business.
Okay, so and fine. This same attempted coup what they talk about.
The democracy where the international community they preach to for let we practice, it demands that 90% of the people for be highly educated. Sierra Leone gets 70-75% uneducated people who don't even know the laws of this country, don't even know what's in the happening in the country. So we as the leaders of this nation, now we get for be very crafty and see what we go do for we nation for bring peace. Okay. Let we not forget Sierra Leone one great country.
Just one question, please. The people where they accuse say go on this attempted coup, now Sierra Leone them or not?
That is left for the government for bring out the report, because then people they
want to already where they don't accuse where you don't read the name then they ask you about.
Well, of course, then can be you get good Sierra Leoneans, you get bad Sierra Leoneans.
Ask if they're bad or they're good. Now Sierra Leone them or not.
Of course, now brothers them.
So fine. If the Sierra Leone them get right for choose a leader, and then you not feel say international community for interfere whether it go wrong or it go right. But if Sierra Leone them say, some of them say they're not okay with a government, the international community get right for interfere.
No, it don't get right for interfere at all.
But then exactly what you talk just now.
Well, probably you get me wrong.
Okay, last quote what you say. You say the international community not get locals for talk about the election because na Sierra Leone then they go into that. But they get the locals, they get the right for talk about democracy and attempted coup. Yes,
because that then they propagate.
Oh, they know they propagate. They know they propagate a free and fair election.
now then they propagate.
Okay.
Then they propagate their own system of government.
Okay.
We know very, very good for we now this country. So if President Bio they take some times and jump some things, because I told the Carter Foundation, if you take the yardstick by which one they judge and measure una democracy in a Western country and one transpose that na Sierra Leone, now problem, it can bring conflict. President Bio know we people, we all, like a US, you don't abroad, they look you, they look me. We sabi we self in this country. We can meet some areas, and like we not sabi we self, Sierra Leoneans, and we don't get tribalism among we. But the problem where we don't forget the direction where we forefathers then tell we for take. You understand? Notwithstanding that, we forefathers then in 1235, when them give the charter of the Constitution of Africa, of West Africa, that constitution is 555 years older than the Bill of Rights, where they create in London. It also 100 years older than the 1789 constitution of the French. So we forefathers, the first thing when they put inside our constitution are the right to life. It gives every man a right to life, that every life means something in a country. You can all pass somebody, you get 100 years, that man na 2 years, but the weight of una life na the same weight. So every life na life. Now then the first and foremost we forefathers they established. Then two, no discrimination. We don't get tribalism among we. Now the Western colonial masters don't come put rande inside we head. And we leaders of today, may I say plenty kudos to President Bio, because it don't show a lot of resilience and a lot of solidarity, you know, for deal with things then through rule of law. You understand? This is one country we get. You be Timini, Limba, Mende, Timini, Kisi. We are all brothers and sisters in this country. You take one tribe of Sierra Leone, we all go Finam. Like we Octavio Paz, one of the Nobel Prize winner, he say, he said every time we lost any language inside we country, he said it sound like I say we don't lost one big part of humanity where we not go able to replace again. Now make with the REFP, we don't get tribalism, we don't get nepotism, we don't get regionalism. We are very honest, we are dedicated about changing the trajectory in this country. So now make we day behind the president for make it bring out exactly what he is saying. Let them investigate, without them day behind this, and bring them to the notice of the people of this country. Say now them people are responsible for them problems here in this country.
So that only quickly. We don't get Edward Mara, we don't join we inside the program. Edward, good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
All right, Edward. I actually don't notice you quick, but how long you don't do it? You don't listen. You did listen to it in the leader of the IFPD say.
I just come online because I've been on another interview.
Something to you. Let me listen what he say. He say the international community, this particular thing really happened, so everybody first of all condemn him. They say, but the international community need to come in and stand up and work with the government, because this things were not supposed to happen. But I asked him a question about the election. What about when the international community suggested the election was not transparent, free and fair? If the government will listen, he said the international community not get a locus for actually talk about the election. But in the call on them for let them join the government now for talk about and come out with a report and show who that they mix by this particular coup. What's your take on that?
Well, first of all, I just want to add my voice to every patriotic Sierra Leoneans for condemn the alleged coup attempt will happen on the 26th of November. And I also think, say, as a country, for move forward to the path to democracy, that this is not something we don't fight for over 30 years or so. At a time like this, there is no space for coup, and I think say we all need for come in for condemn that. Having said that, I also believe, say, you know, as a country, sometimes we get ourselves confused on this issue of international community, the involvement into we domestic affairs. You know, this is a country where the wrong things then they happen, and when you highlight the wrong things, then you try to draw the best practice of other countries. Then go say, oh no, we're not for follow what the other countries then they do. But sometimes when the bad things they happen again, the people and also they come out and begin call on the international community, say, oh, when I come in, settle this ABC and D. So I think say we get for try for change that narrative. Let we begin address with issues in a Sierra Leonean way. Partly I listened to my brother from the RUFP where they talk about Sierra Leone as a country, we are all one, and then they support tribe, then they support region, but then they support Sierra Leone. And I think we all get for going to that direction there for make sure say we think Sierra Leone rather than thinking political party or thinking regional line or thinking tribal line. And more importantly, I just want to add to that again, that the president, in an address to the nation on this failed coup attempt, he outlined a few things that this investigation, the ongoing investigation, it's not going for be politicized, it's not going for look at party, it's not going for look at region, it's not going for look at tribe, but it's going for be evidence-led investigation. And if that is the case, and which I hope it will be, let we all make sure say we support this process for make sure say the investigation is based on evidence-led and not because you are coming from one tribe or one political party or one region. So in that perspective, I think say we all for think alongside, Sierra Leone, and also for think alongside with democratic gains they will don't make and how for consolidate them gains them for the benefit of we all.
Right. Okay, so let's ask you this question now on all two, please. But before that, from the background, you will see that the escort Ernest by Koroma. This now along the Wilkinson Road and the escort to the CID. A lot of security personnel them, including young people them as well, where they in different vehicle them as they go with right now. Well, this side where they don't reach now about now around that smartphone, around that former. I call they coming up to the Smart Farm Collegiate area. Now they actually they so for Wilkins Road heading to the Freetown headquarters of the CID. So we just want to let you know as the coverage come up from the AYV right now, as you can see from the background. We'll continue for the follow and see what will happen. But immediately we end this program, we can see how best we follow them directly to the CID. But in the meantime, let's get the discussion going. So what do you think about this present situation right now? I mean, with regards this particular invitation of the former president to the CID, as people in the CM already. Yes, I'll start with anyone can first take, please. IFP. You did it? Abdullah? Abdullah, you hear me?
Yeah, they hear you.
Yes, invitation of former president to the CID. As we already see now, it is at the background of the screen, and then it can go right now.
Thank you so much. I know they're Freetown at the moment, knock on wood, at the Bow, and I know they're at the city. But I believe, say, the security personnel and the police and all the other apparatus that were necessary for data and journalists them, I believe, say, we go wait there, we hear it from them as to what's happening. But I don't think say anything wrong if them call the former president for come ask him some questions where the government believes say in an intelligence situation where they need for ask him and the need for answer. So I believe say as a patriotic citizen and one-time head of state, he believes say then security issues they are can surmount to other things and way can lead to so many other things. So now I believe say take them up in your own wisdom for come and answer to the first gentleman and to the country for answer the questions and we then believe say is probably we're able for answer.
Okay. All right. Edward?
Yeah, well, I think say the former president don't show statesmanship. He don't show patriotism. He don't also show in commitment to peace. Like we already discussed, this is an ongoing process, ongoing investigation. the CID officially write that then the request for a report, na CID for questioning. Less than few hours, we see the former president come up with in office come up with a press release that they welcome the invitation and is ready for comply with the investigation to the fullest. And they also ask supporters across the board, Sierra Leoneans across the board, for let them remain calm, whilst they go through this process. So in all of this waiting that happens so now, the Sierra Leoneans they will look for, put flame pan certain things then, as even beyond to the way you'd expect them. Mm-hmm. This is just a mere investigation, and even in the court of law, they say you are innocent until you are proven, through a competent court of law. And in this case, the matter is not even in court, but the matter is just there on an investigation stage. We mean say, based on the outcome of the investigation, then go, prove, whether the president is one way or the other involved or not. So we all need for exercise patience and allow this process to go on. And then more importantly, let we look at from an independent perspective that people are not can trigger them on tribal line, or on political line, or in regional line, or party line. Right. So for me, we look forward to an independent, impartial investigation so that at the end of the day, everybody could be satisfied, everybody could be pleased that indeed the investigation was thoroughly done, and the outcome of the investigation will be, appreciated by everybody based on how transparent the investigation will be.
All right. So let's look at this thing because it's very important. Most of the time, on this particular issue, anybody we're going to see ID for investigation, then they detain them, they know they actually left them. What do you feel saying? Although you say we don't flame this, below it for the outcome, but who a journalist we get for analyze the situation and say what's we did. You think say they go detain them or they go later?
Well, it depends. It depends to what's in the CID. They look out for. And then we also get to understand the fact that President Koroma also, as a former president and as a statesman, he also gets, certain opportunities where available to him that, yes, he can also bail himself, in situations like this, or getting lawyers them where they capable for, ask for bail because as a statesman, anytime they need them capable for produce them. It's not like any kind of rare boy or rare man way build something. If you jump CID, it will be difficult for them to get them back. In this case, President Koroma it may be there above that kind of threshold. But again, let's see what the CID are investigating and whether the investigation or what's it to look out for. A require of a former president be detained or not. So for the time being, we cannot conclude as of now which will be the outcome. But all we are merely saying that let it be done within the confines of the law.
Okay. So, Mr. Doaku, what do you think, Mr. Sako? You think say they will actually detain them or they will release them after today questioning?
Well, just like my brother Bini say, President Koroma is a statesman, and I believe say he don't hold that office the one time, and say na office way very sensitive, and through the negligence of action in their offices and they in the right way can cause national disaster, and na make na God na they choose leader. And the leadership we did at the moment, President Bio, I believe, say to all intents and purposes, get intention, say, they call President Koroma for disgrace or for molest or for belittle. I believe say the law is the law. And a personality and a statesman like President Koroma, I don't think say befitting that then go arrest him or then go detain him. A worst case scenario, na in home, if they find anything will look threatening about the information we then go get or the response they will get from them. If they find out, say, to all intents and purposes, in handy behind them, the law can able for put them under house arrest. But for say they would detain them, the can way it cancel, I don't believe that not the case. Because as a statesman, himself now one person way say failure to tackle the root causes of violence committed can lead to over-securitize measures in a country. So for let they actually get the fact of waiting happen, because this involves armed men, involve firing of arm inside the city among peaceful people in our country. It don't send a tremor and a shake all around the country. All the security apparatus then they alive in the country at the moment. So not something very light. It's something that is very heavy. And I believe say His Excellency the President, a one-time security man, and as President and Chief of the Armed Forces, he knows say not to emotion they carry a country. For say, me na President and don't tell me this, so I don't vex that they react. President Bill does not act like that. If he was that kind of president, we don't know that by now. But I believe say we are all brothers and sisters. President Koroma coming to meet authorities in Freetown is like a brother coming to meet a brother. Make I not forget give one short parable about one of the wisest man that way not ever come to the world, what they call Luqman. Luqman then give a whole chapter in the Quran about Luqman. Not being a wise man, in brother na the Minde na that country. So they want bring problem between him and brother. So what they do? Then write letter to him brother, say, hey, your brother they undermine you, your brother they do you this bad, I read brother they talk this bad about you. So then go give him brother that letter, say now so your brother they talk about you. What did Luqman do? He take that letter, I hide it under pillow. When brother can't even tell, they eat rest together, then do whatever. You know, ever tell him brother, say I get this letter. They write about 8 letters to him brother. Him brother not react. So now they say, okay, let me turn the page around, then write one letter to in other brother now. That one great letter wouldn't say, well, look man, 9-1 kill you, 9 they witch you, 9 they undermine you, 9 they make you know the better. That one letter now you take your country in brother. I say, brah, today me and you one per we they die. So now you depend undermine me, they do all them kind of thing. And I'm brother say, what happened? Now you get the letter. When he get and I read and I say, okay, brother, I say, she don't make you wait for me. Now you go inside. When you go inside, you go take them 8 letters and they can't give him brother. He say, you see that letter? He said, I don't they can long time for make me and you make palava. But me, I don't ever ask you, you know, one letter don't come to you where they make you, they can't fetch me. So, me, I believe, say anything in this country, we go by the law, but we know they forget, say we are brothers and sisters. They don't call President Koroma for disgrace him, then call him for lead, then get some certain things and clear. Because the people that we can bring this terror upon we in this country, we believe, say, under the law of this land, we need for bring them to book, and we need for ask them what's not the intention, so that we know we get such things then for happen. As I talk now, across the country, 9 o'clock, everybody don't go inside. People then been there, when I'm from 9 to 12, then go able for sell the half market and Rolls-Royce, they let them even get job.
All right. So, as a way forward, what do you feel say go be a way forward for a united country and a country where go actually get this kind of economy will boom again, and then we forget about all of them small things.
So, sorry about that. I've been get some call the coming.
All right.
So we know
what do you
all
feel
what's
say
happening at
as
the
a way
country
for
at the
end the
moment.
program? What do you feel saying that the way forward with all of them things that right now they happen in the country? All right, Edward, I'll come over to you quickly.
I don't get you.
Yeah.
Yes, Logo. Mr. Sako will come to you about just now. Edward, what do you feel the way forward in all of them things here?
Well, the way forward, number one, we're not going to forget the fact say there was an ongoing dialogue between the SLPP and the APC as a result of the last general elections, issues that would then come out and all that. The middle inaugurates the committee, and we see the British High Commissioner, and then they push very hard because as far as they're concerned, they say they really want for let that dialogue continue. We will bring national cohesion, stability, and best electoral management of the electoral process na Sierra Leone. I think that they na something we will not for allow for let just go down the drain as a result of what will happen. As I see some tweets yesterday where one of the co-chair, Dr. Kefala Mara, talk about meeting with Dr. Gaima, where instead of a co-chair on behalf of the government side, where they still hang heads together for make sure they then push that process forward. I think that's the best way to go. And now one of the things, and then they will not go for make it die just like that as a result of what happened. So, number two, this investigation where they go on, so my brother, I just want to emphasize one thing, that the independent investigation is key, to national peace, national stability. I'm not questioning the professionalism of the Sierra Leone police, particularly so the criminal investigation department. We have very good investigators. I just want for urge that let the police then do their best and make sure say they investigate this there independently, and whosoever is culpable should be brought to justice, so that as a country we will able for serve use them occasion there for at once protect we democracy and the stability of the country. So the political leadership from both the SLPP and the APC should not for begin view the ongoing investigation as something that of more of a political action, but should be seen as a part of our democratic process for protect with democracy. By and large, the committee, like I already mentioned initially, we are looking forward to it, and so we're more interested in that dialogue than anything else, because it has come out very clearly during the elections, even before, during, and even after the election, that we have challenges with our democratic structures now with country. And they will believe, say, with this inter-party dialogue now, where they put together now a concrete, electoral reforms now, let us all support that process there. Because if we follow get an independent electoral body, we're not able to get an independent, political party registration commission, we're not able to understand clearly the role of political parties in the electoral process, and the role of the international observers, civil society, state institutions, the security sector. And in all of this, we see the controversy will come out as a result of the June 24 elections, wherein civil society is saying one thing, the international community, some are saying different thing. We see the government is saying different thing, NEC is saying different thing, the opposition parties are saying different thing. All of this is because we don't have well-structured, laid down electoral management system for the country, where if we don't use as the template, where everybody for follow for make sure say we get a very credible, free, fair, and democratic process. So let we all support our investigation day, and me believe say that is the best way to go as a country at this crucial moment.
All right, Mr. Sako, you final word, what you feel will be the way forward? It's okay. I think we lose another line. So Edward, one for you plenty. Thank you. As we only look forward for see waiting the outcome of this particular and investigation with Tally. Thank you very much, and get yourself a wonderful day, brother.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. We actually can't end the program at this moment, and we hope for come back pretty soon with more updates. So no gonna say if you not subscribed to this channel, please consider for do so. And if you do watch from Facebook, we encourage you to come over to YouTube and subscribe. Reason being, when some of them things here so they happen, sometimes they will not be able to go directly na YouTube, na Facebook. But if you did that, you na YouTube, you will get the update of waiting they happen. So please be part of we with the end of the program. Now, thank you very much for you don't like, you don't share, you don't comment, and for you as well, we don't subscribe. Yeah, the producer for this program, na Ernest. Until we meet again, yeah, very shortly. Me na Sembe the freedom fighter, God bless you, country Sierra Leone, where we call we are. The rest of this one will be posted just now as we end this particular program.